Dear televiewers, you're all welcome to your favorite channel, Talk to Bonnie. In my earlier outings, you've heard already that God created man and the world. He created man in his image. He has also given man the power to dominate everything that he created. This domination depends on how we effectively use the minds that He's given us. Good use of your mind would enable you to know how to solve problems for yourself and for others. Poor use of your mind will enable you to use that same mind to create problems for yourself and others in the environment. And it's been said in the book of Proverbs 23 verse 7 that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And we know the thinking process occurs up here. This means what you think determines the direction in which your life goes. That is why some authors, researchers have summarized that your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. And so the question to be asking yourself is, in what direction are my strongest thoughts always going? What do you think determines the kinds of emotions that are generated within your body? Do you often think positive things or negative things? As the scripture says in the book of Galatians, amongst the fruits of the Spirit, the strongest, the greatest of them is what? Love. We also have different kinds of emotions that we can experience. These include emotions like hatred, anger, bitterness, revenge. Just like we also have positive emotions like gratitude, happiness, joy, love, earlier mentioned. And so what kinds of thoughts do you allow to go through your mind for a longer period of time? Which of these two lines of thoughts, the positive and negative, do you allow to generate the strongest emotions in your body? At the end of each day, ask yourself, in what directions did my body generate the strongest emotions? Was it in the positive direction or in the negative direction? And this leads me to our topic of discussion this afternoon being, use your emotions to your advantage. If you don't learn how to use your emotions to your advantage, the devil will cause you to use your emotions to your own disadvantage and the disadvantage of every other person in the environment. Studies have been done by Lynn McTaggart, which shows that the thoughts that go on through our minds generate vibrations that have the ability to affect both living and non-living objects. I mentioned this in my last outing. When you read also the book written by Pastor Chris Oyakilome, the book titled The Power of Your Mind, he also states in this book that our thoughts send out vibrations, sends out signals which are picked by even non-living objects in the house there. Clothes, tables, non-living things in the room. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you enter a certain environment and you have a kind of feeling of being uncomfortable in that environment? And sometimes when you enter another environment, maybe a house where people are, you have some kind of joyful happiness feelings in your body. This, to an extent, is as a result of the kinds of vibrations that have been emitted previously in that environment prior to your arrival. And so the question you and I should be asking ourselves is, what kind of thoughts do I frequently emit in the environment where I am, my home, and the external environment? Because studies have shown that